Hey guys, and welcome back to Baseball Domain. It's been a bit, but we're back. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but today I'm going to be going over each MLB team's one thing on their Christmas wish list. Christmas is just around the corner, so I thought, what better video to make than what each team kind of should be hoping to get, you know? So, none of these are probably going to happen between now and Christmas, but they might be afterwards. So, yeah, that's my thing. So if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. We're talking baseball as much as possible. If your friends like baseball, this is also the place to be. Tell them to come over, share it with them. And yeah, subscribe if you guys are brand new, and let's get into this video. Okay, so for the American League East, I'm just going to start with Baltimore, and I hope their thing should be that Mancini can return to at least half the player that he was before. Now, I think yesterday or a couple days ago, he was completely rid of cancer that he had, the stage 3 cancer that he had. So that's awesome. He can be back and he's healthy. So like hopefully he can at least be half the player that he was. He's a really good player before. So even if he's half the player he was, he'd still be a good player. So I hope he can come back. He was fun to watch, even as a Blue Jays fan. Boston, I have that Corey Kluber signs with you and returns to Cy Young form, or at least be healthy. I don't think they're going to get Trevor Bauer. You're probably not going to get James Paxton. Odorizzi, I think Kluber should be the big one you're going to go after. Return him to his Cy Young form, make him healthy. Be the team that, you know, restarts his career, gets him back going. So, Boston. Next, I have the Yankees. I think it's pretty obvious. You better hope that LeMahieu re-signs with you. Because if not, I think he's going within the division or he's going to the Mets. That's my honest thing. There's only one positive way to look at it. If LeMahieu doesn't re-sign, you have money to go out and grab some pitchers. You can get Colton Wong. I've always said Colton Wong with a Yankee jersey would be awesome. He'd benefit so much with that short porch. So, you know, if you don't get LeMahieu, Wong's a good replacement, but you better hope LeMahieu resigns because he's either going to be a Met or a Blue Jay, I think. Unless he goes to the Dodgers. Next, I have the Tampa Bay Rays. I think you should be hoping that you can get a decent catcher. No knock onto Zunino. He's nasty behind the plate. Very good defensive catcher. But, oof, that bat is... I was watching Giraffe Neck Mark's video, and he ranked him 29th out of like the 31 or 32 active starting catchers, or that were considered starting catchers. Not that good. If you can go out and you can get a decent starting catcher, even if you're getting like, oh, this one sounds like a Robinson Chirinos, a Martin Maldonado. Just get someone who can do both. Like he can hit and play some good defense. I think you'd be set. Next, I have the Blue Jays. Mine is that a Francisco Lindor trade comes with an extension. I don't think, personally, like just as an MLB fan, not even as a biased Blue Jay fan, I don't think he goes anywhere else. I really don't think he goes anywhere else. He doesn't want to play in New York. He doesn't. Like, he won't sign an extension with the Yankees or the Mets. The Yankees, according to Jeff Passan, are like out of the talks. They're not even talking with Cleveland anymore. The Mets are still talking, but he doesn't want to sign an extension, so why would they even do that for a year? It doesn't make sense. I think the only two teams that I've been able to understand that he would want to sign an extension for is Toronto and the Dodgers. And the Dodgers don't need him. So if you're the Indians, or I guess the Cleveland baseball team now, you better, like, you have to work a deal with Toronto, or you hope that LA comes in. Because you're going to get your best two packages from Toronto or LA, because he will sign an extension. And I don't think there's a world where he's not a Blue Jay next year. That's just me. I'm biased. So, yeah. Next up, the American League Central. I have Cleveland. That a Lindor trade comes with a good haul. You better be getting some good players back. Only if he's signing an extension. Honestly, you just need to get some good players back. You've kind of screwed yourself by coming out and your owner saying, hey, he needs to be gone because we can't afford him. Because now the teams look at it and go, see, but we don't need Lindor. we would want him, but we don't need him. Whereas you don't want him gone, you need him gone. And that can kind of talk into the trade talks. And I think a Gurriel, for example, could be talked out of that because they don't need... Toronto doesn't need to go out and get Lindor, but they want to get a Lindor. Whereas Cleveland doesn't want to trade Lindor, they need to trade Lindor. And I think any team going into talking with Cleveland is going to have the upper hand on that. Because I don't think Cleveland can do a lot of like, well, we need this, this, and this. Well, you can't say you need this, this, and this because if the team doesn't agree, then goodbye. And he walks in free agency, and then you're really fucked. They're screwed. Next, I have Chicago, the White Sox, going out, and you better be signing Marcell Ozuna. You signed Adam Eaton a while ago now, and then you traded for Lance Lynn even earlier. No disrespect to Adam Eaton, great player, but I'm pretty sure if you get Marcell Ozuna, whether he's man in right field or the DH spot, you take it. Who wouldn't? And I do think he's a better fit in Chicago than Springer would be or Jock Peterson. So Marcell Ozuna and the White Sox, that should be your Christmas wish. Detroit, I have Taijuan Walker signing with you. You know, you do need some pitching. You got some great prospects coming up. You guys are going to... Detroit will be a scary team if everything goes to plan. Just like Chicago. So, you know, getting a guy, he's not going to be your ace, but he's a good, solid number 2. Or, well, he might be the ace on that staff. He helps you. He can go out. He's going to give you a solid 6-7 innings every game. Or every 5 days, so why not? Next up, I have the Minnesota Twins, and you need to go out and sign Trevor Bauer. You better hope. There he goes. Maybe Minnesota isn't so bad, because you need an ace. Now, I know there's a lot of stuff, especially recently, saying that Bauer was cheating, and there is a lot of, not like hard evidence, but there's a lot of facts to go behind with the spin rate and everything, and how he went from one of the worst years in his career to one of the best, and going from an average spin rate to the best spin rate. So, you know, you don't know, maybe he's going to do that again next year and the year after and blah, blah. And then he helps those other guys. So Minnesota, go out and sign Trevor Bauer. That should be your Christmas wish. You get Trevor Bauer. Kansas City, this one was a hard one because I don't really know what type of direction they're going in. I assume they want to be rebuilding but still competitive at the same time. They don't want to go into a full tank rebuild because there's nothing else, like besides the Chiefs, there's nothing else in Kansas City. And if your baseball team sucks so much like they have last year and the year before, the fans are going to go and start going away, and to the point where you're going to have almost no one left. So maybe trying to make a competitive team while rebuilding is good. But I have them trading Whit Merrifield. You need to trade him. Send him somewhere where you can get a good haul back. Whether it's MLB ready players or top prospects, just something, you do need to do it. Because you're not going to be able to re-sign him. So, there's that. Sorry, I was clicking so I can get this stuff. Next, I have the American League West. Anaheim, or the Los Angeles. I call them the Anaheim Angels. Fuck off. Okay. Trevor Bauer signing long term there. You need him 7 years. Tell you that. Done. 7 years. Give him the blank check. Him and his agent can go. There you go. Easy. You need starting pitching. And if he can bring whatever magical stuff he is doing last year to get his spin rate up, and it can do wonders on that pitching stuff, it's a whole different ballgame. Whole different ballgame. Houston, there's only one wish: limited fans next year. Let's be real. You don't care who plays with you. You don't want fans next year. You want limited fans when you go to New York, and I guess you're not. Are you gonna? I don't know if they're going to LA, but New York especially. You better hope that there is limited fans, or you guys are gonna cry. So yeah, Texas, I have trading Joey Gallo. Someone trades for him. Great power hitter, but that's about it. I don't know. I haven't really seen a whole lot in his glove the last couple years. I do see potential there. He hasn't tapped into it, and his swing and miss is... He's either a home run or out. I kind of feel, and I don't know. I feel like only Tampa Bay would really take that on, but he'd go to Tampa Bay and then bat 400. So like, because like Tampa Bay just does everything. So yeah, Texas trading Joey Gallo, probably not within the division. Next is Oakland and Matt Chapman signing an extension. I don't think you're gonna get Marcus Semien back. I think it's unrealistic to even hope that you get him back. It's not happening. So, Matt Chapman's your next best guy. Go out, get him. Sign him long term. Give him 10 years, something. I don't know what the... You gotta do something. God, just kill Houston. So, go out and get Chapman long term. Done. Seattle, I have Kyle Lewis continuing his success from last year into next year. You got a really bright future there as well. And if he can continue what he's doing, there's an MVP in there eventually. So... good on Kyle Lewis and Mariners, I guess, too. National League East is the Atlanta Braves, and they better hope the National League has a DH next year. That's about it. Because they have a DH next year, they don't have to choose between Adam Duvall and Marcell Ozuna. They can just go and go, hey, we want you, and we want you, come over here. I think they're going to have a decent pitching staff next year if they can continue the success they had in the playoffs. Which is weird to say. I think Max Fried's going to be your opening day guy. Very hard where you don't see him on opening day. And then I got Soroka coming in at number 2. And Charlie Morton. And then Ian Anderson. And just fucking whoever, really. I don't remember their 5th guy. He was the one guy who just... he absolutely shoved against Cincinnati on game 2. Was that Ian Anderson? I don't remember. I don't watch Atlanta that well, but yeah. That National League having a DH helps you so much. Miami, also another team. I don't know. I don't really know what they can go out and do within reason. I don't know what Kim, I don't know how to say her last name, so just can call her Kim, is going to be able to go out and do. I don't know what the budget's looking like, so I don't know if they can go out and make a splash. I hope they do. I hope they get better. So I have them continuing their success from last year into next year. I think that's a very good team, and Sixto Sanchez looks like he has promise. So, please, Miami, go out and do something. I want you to make Philadelphia a 5th place team. Next, I have New York. You already got James McCann, so like, there goes that. I have Springer signing with you. You guys need a center fielder. You guys already they already have an amazing rotation in DeGrom, Stroman, Syndergaard, David Peterson, whoever they want, really. I feel like adding Trevor Bauer is going to be a little unrealistic now. I feel like Springer is going to be the guy they're going to go out with. If they don't go out and get him, Springer is going to be a Blue Jay. That's that. But Springer signing with the Mets, I think, should be the Christmas wish list. The Phillies. Somehow find some money to re-sign Real Muto. Probably rob a couple banks. Citizen Bank Park, should have money, but you don't. So go out and rob some banks. Fans will be okay if you get Real Muto back. So will Harper. You won't want to leave after 2 years. Washington, everyone returning back healthy, I think, should be your main priority. They're still a really good team. They're only a year removed, I guess, now. 2 years removed from a World Series. They won it in 2019. They're still a really, really, really good team. So, yeah, they can get Strasburg back healthy, Corbin back healthy. They've got an amazing rotation. Scherzer, Strasburg, Corbin, Anibal Sanchez as your 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty good. Anibal Sanchez kind of took a bit of a step back, but it's all right. Still good. Oh, Austin Voth, too. That guy's going to be good, too, one day. You don't need a catcher in Real Muto. The only other thing I would say is going out and getting LeMahieu, but they don't really want to spend money. So, kind of hard, I think Ryan Zimmerman will be back with you. Go out and do some more fun. It was fun watching you guys in the playoffs. with your train excitement going the whatever. I don't know. It was awesome. Watching you guys in the playoffs was really awesome. I enjoyed it. Especially that wild card game. God, I loved Juan Soto after that day. That day he became one of my favorite players. So. National League Central is the... Well, I think this is going to be the worst division next year. So, anyways. Chicago, you got to re-sign Lester. After Hendricks and Darvish, you got no one else. Alec Mills had... he's hit and miss, I feel like. Jose Quintana, I don't think he'll be back next year. So, you only got 3 guys that I really fully, am aware that you have in your rotation right now. So, Cincinnati is the only 2 thing, but it's a one or the other. So, Cincinnati have signing Marcus Semien or Didi Gregorius. You need one or the other. You need a real shortstop, so going and getting one of those should be on your Christmas wish list. Milwaukee, I have signing James Paxton. In my predictions, I had them getting Robbie Ray. That didn't go to plan because now he's a Blue Jay. But, yeah, you need pitching. Brandon Woodruff showed amazing promise last year. Corbin Burns was pretty freaking good. Devin Williams, best reliever in the game last year. He got robbed of that first MLB team. That's all I'm going to say. So go and get James Paxton. St. Louis, I have Yadier Molina resigning. Come on, man. If you don't resign him, fans are going to hate you. So you better resign him. And he's fun to watch in the playoffs, so. Because it's really your division to lose now. Pittsburgh, I have trade Joe Musgrove just anywhere. There's been James Tyon and Josh Bell rumors to the Yankees. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna try and keep James Tyon for another year or so before giving him the boot. And Josh Bell has lost any little bit of value this year because of this year. So, good job. Trading Joe Musgrove. He's really your only guy besides Jameson Tyon. Sorry, with any bit of value. So Joe Musgrove anywhere. So that'd be pretty cool. National League West, Arizona, getting a weird team. I just hope they rebound next year because they're pretty fun to watch. I hope they're good. Baseball is way better when there's a lot more competitive teams. So please, 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 Arizona be good next year. And you're robbing us of Madison Bumgarner in the playoffs. Robbing us. He's amazing in the playoffs. Colorado, you trade Nolan Arenado. He's not a Rocky next year. If he's a Rocky next year, you failed. Which is stupid to say. It really sounds so stupid to trade your best player. But he hates you guys. He hates it there. So trade him. You can get legitimate pieces back that can make you a way better team in the future. So Nolan Arenado, boot out. Or you're going to lose Trevor Story. Choose. Los Angeles Dodgers sign Liam Hendricks. Could you have imagined a 7-8-9 of Rusdar Gratterall, Kenley Jansen, Liam Hendricks? Pretty good. Next is San Diego signing Trevor Bauer. You need that ace. You need an ace. No disrespect to Chris Paddock or Dimson Lamlet. They're not aces yet. Clev is out for the year, but he will be back the year after. So yeah, Trevor Bauer there makes them a way better team, and he can help make them compete against the Dodgers. Will they probably compete or beat the Dodgers for the division? Probably not. Could they? They could. I don't see it happening. Trevor Bauer there. Next, I have the San Francisco Giants. They're the final team on the list. Continue your rebuild while trying to stay relatively competitive. I don't think Buster Posey has a lot of value anymore, so you can't really trade him. So don't waste the rest of his career. Try and stay like that 500 area while you rebuild your team, so that when you do, you see a huge jump. You go from an 81 win team to a 91 win team. That puts you in the playoffs almost. So yeah. Guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys are brand new to the channel. Share this with all your friends. If you like baseball, this is the freaking place to be. And yeah, that's it on this year's Christmas wish list. What do you hope your team does? What's on your Christmas wish list for your baseball team? Mine is Francisco Lindor, as a Blue Jay fan. Or George Springer. So yeah, peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.